And then, of course, you hear all about Alex Smith. And I want to hear this from him, too. I don't know, physically how he is holding up. I just don't know. He couldn't finish the season last year, as we know. And I just want, everybody's pretty much putting him in Jacksonville right now. They're putting him in Jacksonville. Urban Meyer's his first head coach, in big-time football at the University of Utah. They go way back. Who better to mentor Trevor Lawrence about the league? Who better to teach him the ropes, if necessary, about being a professional quarterback and preparing and knowing what to expect from Urban Meyer? And who knows better about that than the guy who did it for Patrick Mahomes? Who knows better than a guy who has been there and done that as a first overall selection and knowing what pressures come along with it? I mean, it is a perfect match for the Jaguars. What about Alex Smith? You go through all those surgeries. You go through all that. You go through feeling like a wrench in somebody's plans, and then now you're the best tool in their toolbox, and then you're released. You go through all those surgeries, and you've made it back, and you're the comeback player of the year. Do you do all that so you could mentor? Is that what you were dreaming about while you were going through all those surgeries and the sweat equity? Are you saying, you know what, one day I will get back to the NFL and I will give it a whirl and I'll put my team in position to make the playoffs, and I will not be able to physically finish the season, and then I'll just teach. I'll just teach without tenure, but, I'm not really a professor, but I'll just be a mentor. Maybe, just maybe, whoever I'm mentoring just doesn't get the start or he's injured. And you know what I'll do is I'll just finish out my days mentoring and hold a clipboard and get ready for my next level. I don't know. Again, I don't profess to know what's going through his mind. I haven't spoken to him in a long time. He'll be 37 at the start of the season. Maybe he's sitting there thinking this is perfect. Move the family to Jacksonville. He knows maybe he tells Jacksonville, you need this, so you'll pay me more than what any normal number two would get, or you give me a long-term contract that you normally wouldn't give to somebody. I want to bring my kids into a spot where they could stay in a school for a long time, and I'll, get a membership at Sawgrass. I don't know. Like, I mean,
sounds like a great life.
It does, unless you want to win a championship. Unless you want your career to end with a championship, that you've won the Super Bowl and will look back on his career. Like, what, he doesn't get to think about legacy also? Only Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees and all the other quarterbacks in the NFL, those guys can talk legacy, but this guy, honestly, I read all these tweets, and he could be in Jacksonville literally by the end of the day. Urban Meyer could already be on the phone to him, talking to him. I would see now here. Let me just give you a couple of teams. I know you don't want him, Chris. I just kind of think I just kind of sit here and think to myself, does New England have a chance to win the Super Bowl in 2021?
No,
probably not. Do you want to maybe see what New England's got while they try and figure something out? If you're already Mr. chipping it, right? You're being Mr. Chips. Why not go to a spot where you're at least going to get a year to start?
But is he a better option than Cam Newton if you're the Patriots? I don't think so.
I think he is.
Really? You think he's better than Cam right now?
I'm not saying he's better than Cam. I think he might be a better fit than Cam.
But Cam already has a year in the system, relationship with the backs.
I don't know.
Receivers,
I just think he's the type of quarterback that can just stand back there and find the open guy and be efficient and not turn it over.
Dink and dunk his way down.
I don't know about dinking and dunking, but the short passing game. That's why everybody thought Brady wasn't a fit for the no risk it, no biscuit, pushing it down the field. Yeah. Certainly, he's allegedly advanced age. I'll give you another one. And I know this is not what this fan base is thinking about. They're thinking about the Deshaun Watson motherload. That's what they're thinking about. But if you want somebody that can put 17 to 21 on the board without turning it over, if you've got a stout defense, like, say, the Washington football team put out on the field last year, right? If you've got that and all you need to do is have a good running game with somebody who's just going to matriculate the ball, not turn it over, and put 21 to 24 on the board, why not the Chicago Bears?
Yep.
5-1 in his 6 starts last year, and you saw what they were able to do with a kid who had hardly played in the NFL at all. Right? Chase Young. What would Khalil Mack and Roquan Smith, and you won't have to mortgage the absolute farm. Ask Terry McLaurin what he thought about Alex Smith, Logan Thomas. I know that's not the plan A. I know that's probably not the plan B. But that's a hell. I just, assuming that his health is with him and he wants to win a title, and he wants to win it, and he wants to win a division, and he wants to win a title, and he doesn't want to just teach just yet. I don't know why the Bears just leap out at me. You know? I'm just thinking about other places that he might be able to go in and win now, and everybody's happy. Those two places just leap out at me. New England, I don't think, is ready to win a championship right now.
No, I don't think so.
But they do need somebody if somebody's coming. Like, whoever they draft, they're not just going to throw in like Jacksonville's going to do. Does he want to go to a place where he just, he's not going to start? He's not going to start. It's going to be Trevor Lawrence from snap one all the way until Trevor Lawrence can't go. Heaven forbid. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.